Do I want to go in the cave? Do I need to go in the cave? I don't think I actually do need to go in the cave. I think the smart and rational thing to do right now is to wander back and tell the mayor about his terrible brother. That would be the sensible thing to do. Well, I guess he who dares wins. Although, I have to say, probably a better saying would be, he who is sensible gets more done. But it's not I'm hearing... I'm hearing hammering. Interact with... Okay. There a trap around here somewhere? Answer? Yes? Okay. Can I loot that now?
What, her? Bullshit. That woman would rather fuck with a Vatir than a sissy like you.
Sissy, fucking watch what you're saying.
Oh, is my little coal man pal threatening me? What are you gonna do, huh? Throw herbs at me till I say sorry?
Oh, just shut the fuck up, will you? Crocker wants the next batch delivered by the next moon's turn. And we don't even have a fucking barrel yet. So quit the chatter and start working. Stupid wench.
Okay. Why am I getting the feeling of none of my business? I have a feeling it just became my business, did it not? Yes, it did. Okay. Oh, God. Where's the door? Where's the door? Run, run. No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, God. You're low health. I know I'm low health. Right. Potions. Oh, my God. Right. What do I've got to get the hell out of here. I've got to get out of here. Jumping around. Jumping around. That's not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. I'm really going to die. I'm really going to die. Where is... Get up the stairs. Right, where's the... There it is. There it is. I need my power first. There's my power. Okay. Okay, I've got my power up. Right, I'm draining them. I'm draining them. I'm draining them. That's what I need to do. Oh my God, they're tough. They're really tough. Okay. Damage him, and... Oh my God, keep running backwards. Oh, what the? Okay. Tell you what, let's decrease stamina regeneration, but increase mana regeneration. I like it. And how about mana fungi? Yes. And a green apple. Because you know what? I'm not having that. No, I'm not. All right, okay. I got one of them, I think. Did you guys just... Really? I didn't actually mean to leave you. Where was the other one? Oh, did I actually kill them both? Did I manage to kill them both whilst running away? That was my plan all along. Firm leather arm protector. Leather shoes, torch. Don't need that. There's two of them there. Ah, nice. Chain. Let's take it. Just in case we find a merchant to sell it to. And you. Leather shoes. Out of curiosity, let's have a look at this. I am thinking of leather armor. Fine, firm leather cuirass. Firm leather shoes. And that's for my hands. This is going to look really silly, isn't it? This is... Oh, I don't know, actually. I need a cloak, though. Do you know what I mean? Maybe with a cloak? I mean, I could imagine that would look pretty damned vicious with a cloak. I also don't know whether or not my magic gets stunted somewhat by that. Here we go. Fortify light magic mana. Yeah, it doesn't actually look like it has much effect on me, does it? So the fine leather cuirass instead of... Well, I don't want to wear the heavy armor, that's for sure. Definitely not. Hat, definitely don't want to wear that. We've also got a helmet, but that would mean no circlet. That's only for light magic, isn't it? That's for light magic. Honestly, I don't use that as much. Would armor be... Just not really. I mean, mostly at this point, it's just because it looks good. I'm liking the armor, though. It's odd, but I am actually liking the armor. But we've got the Vagrant boots and gloves, which don't give me much armor. That gives me 12 as opposed to 21. I could... Did that remove the gloves, the protectors? Let's have a firm... No, I can leave the protectors on, just not the cuirass. I don't know. I'm feeling that the leather armor just isn't quite what I'm looking for, but it is good protection. Anyway, I'm busy doing a fashion show here, and I've got no idea what I'm... Ooh. Apprentice book block. Before we start looting, let's just double check we've got everything. Open Glimmerdust cave. That just takes me up to the top. Okay, an alchemy workbench. Nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, let's first of all take everything. Is there something else there? And then, let's see what I can actually make. You can create potions and poisons by combining 2 or more ingredients that share a common effect, of course. Right. I've got a paralyze potion possibility, but I don't have the knowledge of any of these pieces. Oh, I can just test them, can't I? I could just say, just test lavender and mud model, craft it, and it tells me nothing. You know what? Before I do anything like that, I probably should do the usual trick of eating everything one piece at a time, but whilst I'm somewhere safe and capable of getting quick healing. In the meantime, let's just... Your arcane fever rose to 12. Oh, it's the blue things! It's the blue things. Got it. Oh, another alchemist workbench. Hood of the Elementarist. Okay, that's... Elementarist spells cost 10% less mana to cast. Yeah, I don't use Elementarist spells. Although I'm beginning to like the hood idea. Here's an idea. How does the hood go with... No, it doesn't. You know what the problem with the leather armor is? It's the legs. I don't want to wear a skirt, he says, switching back to basically a dress. No, I'm actually wearing the Vagrant... Where was it? The Vagrant dress. It's still a dress. Still a dress. I've got pants on with that, though. I do actually have pants, which is important. It's an important distinction. Okay, what else have I got? Glimmerdust and its application. Have I not read... Take paper roll. Have I not read this one? Apparently I've not. In my research about glow powder, I was able to detect the following effects, especially useful for the Devil's Workshop. Weakens magical energy, useful as poison against arcanists. Resist magic, useful for protective potions. Weakness for poison, increases the effectiveness of other poisons. Paralysis and Right, so this is just something that gives me some knowledge so that when I go in here I've got better ideas. No, apparently not. Okay. Then, I think all that's left to be done here is Loot everything silly. Small backpack. That increases my carrying capacity by 15. Not that that's been much of a... Actually, 312. My carrying capacity is getting close to its limit. I do have a lot of things to sell, though. How does it look? Can I... That doesn't look too bad, actually. It kind of goes with the Vagrant outfit. It's not very regal, is it, to have a backpack on, but you know what? Until I find some servants to carry my burdens for me, it will probably have to do. Now, these things don't have any potions in them, even though they look like they do. That's flammable, isn't it? So I could have snuck in here and... Where is it? Not Blazing Spark? That's the one. No, not Blazing Spark then. Mage like Flame Bite. I could have come in here, snuck up on them. Probably not. I fail at sneaking, and then. Okay, it's not flammable. Fine. Sounded like a great idea. Sounded a lot of fun, to be honest. Okay, so I think it's time to get back and give the mayor the bad news and hope like hell that he isn't the sort of person who, you know, blames the bearer of bad news, i.e. me, because that would be a little unfair, wouldn't it? Mind you, one option, of course, is to... I'm going in that direction. Is to perhaps talk with the brother, you know. Maybe this was a terrible... Mind you, from the note, it didn't actually look like he wanted to kill the guy either. So it could be a terrible misunderstanding. And it would be to the benefit of all if this just went away. I mean, if you think about it, the poor mayor, he's lost his wife. Okay, that's the body. He's lost his wife, you know, and I'd just be pouring salt in the wound, wouldn't I? Plus, let's face it, this would mean the brother would owe me a bit of a favour. That... Fancy meeting you here! Meldor...
Oh, hello.
Hello?
So, did you find anything?
Oh, not much, except you're a murderer. Quite a lot, actually. For example, that Pentas found out about your affair with Matilda, and you hired a sellsword to kill him. Show Meldor the letter from the sellsword. Let's cut the crap. I know what you've done, and I have evidence. Yeah. That ends it. This doesn't. Let's...
What? This is ridiculous. Who do you think you are?
A person with flames in one hand, green sparkly death in the other. Oh, and a letter that proves you're a murderer.
What? Oh, sod it.
Huh?
I never wanted anyone to get hurt. You have to believe me. The whole thing, it got out of hand.
Yeah. Explain. You didn't want anyone to get hurt, that's why you hired an assassin. He didn't hire an assassin, he hired a thug that was supposed to scare the guy into shutting up, that's all.
Oh. Jugar, she never loved him. You know, the only reason they stayed companions was her path abidingness, and that a divorce would have shamed him before the villagers.
I guess bedding her was the best way to solve that problem, yeah.
She started it, not I.
Oh!
I mean,
oh,
yes, I gave into it.
She started
yes,
it! Oh
I
my
love her,
God.
damn it. But,
It's
oh
their
by
fault.
Malthus, what did I get myself into?
Your brother's wife, apparently. And I suppose no one ever noticed except for Pentas.
Yes, we always met on the beach at night, shortly before dawn.
Whoa.
That fisherman, he must have gotten up earlier that day and he saw us. I mean, he tried to act as if he didn't, but he did, I'm sure of it.
Okay, well, he did, but he never planned to tell anyone. His wife and him, they were afraid of you. You moron.
Yes, that's what I told Matilda too. But she was so afraid, you know, that her entire life would be shattered to pieces and that she would never be granted the eternal paths.
Why didn't you tell Yuga? He might have forgiven the two of you. No, he didn't. No, he wouldn't. Would he?
Yes, he probably would have. At least Matilda, she could do anything and he would forgive her because he idolises her. He was always like that, you know. He always thought the best way to win a woman would be to put her on a pedestal in the stars and worship her down on earth.
But it'd have kicked
And
you
he never
from one end of the
realised that this was exactly
island to the
the
next.
reason why the girls never so much as glanced at him, and why Matilda eventually went looking for a real man.
Okay, brilliant. You're a real man. You bedded your brother's wife, because that's what real men do. And because you didn't see any other way, Matilda and you decided to get rid of Pentas. No, they didn't.
No, I mean, yes, I hired that sellsword, but he was only supposed to intimidate him, maybe make him move somewhere else, not kill him, for heck's sake. Please, my sir, you have to believe me.
I
This
do.
sickness Matilda has, these voices, they are Malthus's punishment for what we both did to that poor man.
Very probably.
She will never wake up again. I can feel it.
True.
And if you tell Jugar the truth about what happens now, you will accomplish nothing. Don't you see it? Nothing but break a man who has already been broken.
Fine then, I will let you run, but I'm doing this for the mayor, not for you. Here's the letter. If you want me to keep silent, make it worthwhile. Yes.
Make it worthwhile? You mean you want money?
Money, power. No, cookies. Of course I want money, you moron!
Good of course. If you give me that letter, I will pay you on the spot. Here, is this enough?
Probably not. Take the money, give Meldor the papers. Fine, here are the documents.
Good. I'm glad you saw reason. I should go now.
What? What just...
No, help me!
Okay. I was really going to tell him, honest. Okay. Pentas observed the affair of Meldor and Matilda, and Meldor engaged a mercenary who killed Pentas. Thereafter, his wife drowned herself in the sea and showed me these visions so I could bring the murderer to light. Maybe she even punished Matilda with her sickness. When I wanted to apprehend Meldor, the drowned woman appeared behind us and killed him. Yeah, that's right. I was apprehending him. Yeah, I was apprehending him. Old Claymore and bone meal. That's what I was doing. The Skinner and Wild Magic. The Skinner and Wild Magic. Yes. Oh God, have I lost the letter now? I've lost the letter proving it. Ectoplasm. That was. Oh, I'm at the house. I'm at the... Okay. So... Okay, stop. That is incredible, isn't it? That looks amazing, he says, stood in a pile of blood and bones. So I actually still have to return to Yugar Featherwall and give him the interesting news. Okay. Sure. Is there a better way of getting there? Isn't there a road? I can't quite remember. That is the old barracks. There should be a kind of straight line through the hills, if not a road. I'll go and tell him. Yeah, that was a little strange. I got some extra books as well. I have, in fact, got Apprentice Block, Handcraft. Yeah, we've got this Skinner and Wild Magic and a few other things I need to read as well. I also can learn Panic and Summon Sword. Out of curiosity, how cool is that? I should check that out. What have I got now? I've got Panic. This is one of my psionic skills, isn't it? I definitely want that. Blazing Spark. I'm less worried about those. Right, so it is actually an... Ooh. Out of curiosity, how good is this? Is this better than, say, the sword I have in my hand? They're usually pretty crap, really, is what they are. But you never know. Can I see it? I've never really been... Okay, bound sword. It just says it creates a magical sword at level 5 for 120 seconds. It doesn't give me any idea of how good the damned thing is. However, I'm liking the idea of it. Right, so I've got... I should sort my favourites out. So, I can now make people run away from me, and I like the idea of that. Where was... Okay, way over there. I am going to come and talk to you, Jesper. I really am. I'm on my way, kind of. I just sort of feel like I want to get this particular little episode behind me. I am now slightly worried that I may have It's a bunny rabbit. It's a bunny rabbit. Keep your eye on it. You never know in this place. I'm slightly worried I now have a vengeful spirit who would like to kill me. Because I tried... No, I didn't. You read it. I did not try and make a deal with the brother. I was, in fact, totally and utterly intending to apprehend him and bring him back to his brother the mayor. Yes, indeed. And I'm going to stick to that story no matter what. Okay, you are... Is there a bridge? There we go. I really am curious as to what is in there. I may just check in there. Riverville Temple. Out of curiosity more than anything. Oh, we've got some... We got merchants. I am going to sell some stuff to merchants. You've been there for several hours. Either put something up or go away. You're going to annoy me now. He says, trying to take his mind off this coming conversation. What do I tell the man, really? Your wife's cheating on you with your brother, but don't worry, your brother's been exploded into sort of supernatural goo by a vengeful spirit who is going to completely brutally kill your wife as well. Yeah, not totally sure how that's going to benefit me. Mayor?
She is dead.
Okay. Make up a lie. I don't know how to say this, but Meldor, he got attacked by a pack of wolves. No, because then I don't get anything pay-wise, do I? I didn't save her, and I didn't solve the mystery. My condolences. Let's go with that one until we've got a better idea.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Make up a lie. Oh! Oh. Apparently I can't think about it any longer. I've just got to tell you a lie. I'm not keen on that. I'm not keen on that. I took the middle road whilst thinking maybe there was a better way of putting this that would paint me in a better light. Okay, this is no. I suppose nobody's going to benefit from it, but I was kind of hoping to somehow spin it in a way that I could benefit from it. Fine. He was attacked by a pack of wolves, apparently.
What?
He went after me to help me investigate Penta's house. A pack of wolves attacked us. I'm sorry. Oh my god, really?
By Malthus, I understand. Thank you for telling me.
How do you feel? Do you feel generous?
I think you can answer that question yourself.
No, probably not.
Please, I need some time for myself. In my scribery, there's a small casket on the table. Here's the key for it. Whatever is in there, it should compensate you for your efforts. Now, please, leave me.
Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong, treasure's nice. I'm not saying treasure's not nice, but I was hoping for maybe like a favor sometime down the road. Where was the strong box again you mentioned? He's... Okay, it's probably downstairs. You probably said downstairs. I see a strong box. I see money. Let's not steal stuff. I don't want to be known as... Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I've already got one of those, but 77 coins and Book of Pickpocket? I'm not totally sure, but the rest of it, I am sure. Thank you very much indeed. Right. Enchanting? Why not? Entropy? Definitely. That is nice. The rest of them, we will wait. And I can now go and sell some of this stuff to these vendors, assuming that they are buying. Let's have a look. Vexin!
What do you need?
Anything interesting around here?
Apart from my wares, you mean? Well, jokes aside, no. At the moment, it's quiet around here. Thank Malthus it is. You don't hear a lot of good things from the streets these days. Vateers, brigands... This country has seen better times.
No, don't end...
All you'll ever need. All you'll ever need.
This
But
is...
please, take a look.
I shall. Let's have a look. What? First of all, what will you buy from me? Not actually the stuff I want you to buy. I want to keep the alchemy stuff, and I think all of the food I might be able to use to make more food. I might be wrong. I don't like the idea of eating uncooked meat, that's for sure. And what can I buy from you? Anything remotely useful? No. Well, thank you for being
Safe
a
travels.
total waste of my time. Capurai Gatsi Dormatala. Talk to me.
Wait, I think I know you. You work for the Order, don't you? Why are those wild mages up in the temple? Malthus, forgive my doubt. Why would the Grandmaster side with heretics?
Okay, you're not
It
gonna...
just doesn't add up.
Mitumiel Tanneman.
Yeah?
Are your wares for sale?
No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Something to set fire to you with, but, oh, never mind, you're forgiven, Let's see what I can sell to him, first of all. I can sell a magic sword for very little. Where's the cost? Oh, damage, weight, value, 40. You know what? Better than carrying it around, I suppose. Now, he's got books on light armor, one-handed, and sneak. All the things I have given some thought to using. I need the apprentice ones first. That's up to skill level 25. Up to skill level 50. I suppose I can forget adept books for quite some time. Same with expert books. I'm thinking of actually taking something in the sneak, one-handed and light armor. I just don't quite know how much, actually. I sort of want to save it for other things as well. He doesn't have anything for alchemy, though. 559 gold. You see, this is actually quite expensive as well. I'm wondering whether what I should do is wait and see. I'm not using light armor. Oh, mind you, I am wearing light armor right now. And I guess this would mean the higher my skill, the more damage I absorb. One-handed, less useful. Sneak could be useful. Ooh. And I can sell him books in return, but they're so worthless when I sell them to him. I mean, Apprentice Heavy Armor, don't need, but it's value 12. Maybe there are some better places to sell them. But then I'm buying them back for well over 10 times the price, almost like 15 times the price. This is just sort of a little annoying. I think I'm just going to leave that for a while. I've sold him a lot of stuff, which is useful.
May your path always be easy.
Yuta Tanneman. I guess you're the wife of Mitumiel.
Have you heard the news about the Magister? Word has it that he murdered 30 novices.
Yeah.
And killed himself up in the temple.
Yiri Gulansong?
Hey, wait a minute, you... Never mind.
What? That?
Oh, you're an Eterna, aren't you?
What?
Your ears.
Gave it away.
They look different.
That's it. The green skin and the yellow eyes and the fact that I'm taller than everyone didn't help. None of your business. My mother does. Yes, I grew up on Nerim, though. Why do you ask?
I mean no offense, really. I'm just, well, curious.
All right, yes. Go on, then.
On Nerim? That must have been horrible. I heard that Eterna don't have any rights in Nerim and are treated like animals.
That's about right, I'm afraid. The Nerimese blame the Eterna for about everything, even if the sun doesn't shine. It's not that bad. If you lay low and play according to the rules, you can make your own way. No, I'm a victim, me. Feel sorry for me.
I see. That's so unfair. I'm glad it's different here on Enderal. You know, once this chaos in the world is over, I want to go travel myself. Who knows? Maybe a captain will hire me as a deckhand. Anyway, thanks for your time. Walk blessed.
Thanks. Master Skull. There's a Master Skull? Skulls come in ranks now? Tahuti Leklurk. You don't sound so good. No, you don't.
Oh, I sense vibrations. Horrible,
Okay.
bad vibrations.
Oh, bad ones. Okay.
Oh, yes, I feel them very
a relief.
strongly.
Bad vibrations. Go on.
Oh, yes, something peculiar surrounds you.
Ooh. Could it be the arcane?
Your aura. Oh,
Okay.
oh, by Malphus, no.
What?
It is indigo blue, the color of the dying. It must be a magical anomaly, but still, that doesn't bode well.
Mate.
But
Okay.
you're lucky. The stars are on your
I was about to say this
side.
sounds like a con.
I, just like you, find myself in deep trouble. And maybe we can help each other.
Go on.
I have a special object in stock. A skull. According to the legends, it comes from the midst of the Kiran Desert, and us arcanists refer to it as the Master Skull. It is a risky experiment, but at midnight, if you balance the skull on your head for 1 full hour, it might help to reharmonize your aura. Maybe.
No. Well, why not? What do you need help with? Look, if you want to help me, I want something more useful in return, not some skull. Because I know when I'm being had, I'm not standing here for an hour with a skull on my head while everyone giggles.
Oh, such distrust in the cosmic powers.
No, just distrusting you.
A horse can only be led to the water. Drinking has to be done by the horse itself. If it's coin you're after, you shall have it. A couple of days ago, something precious was stolen from me. My beauty potion. And until yesterday, I was in the dark as to who took it. A vision has shed light onto the matter. It was an aura thief.
A hoogie? What did you say? Your beauty potion? Well, it explains a lot. An aura thief?
Yes. old beings from past times, way before the Pyreans. For common eyes, they are invisible, but we, spiritually gifted, can see them. Aura thieves only have one reason for existence, and that is to disrupt harmony by playing horrible pranks on innocent people, such as the theft of my potion.
How could you be sure it wasn't a rainbow-coloured unicorn who stole it?
Unicorns are fairy tales, you should know that. It was an aura thief. I can feel that deep within me.
Okay. Did you say your beauty potion? Are we treading on dangerous territory here? I mean, live dangerously is one thing, but this seems like dangerously and stupidly. Yet, I'm gonna go there. Did you say your beauty potion?
Yes. Its essence is fresh water directly from the sources of Inodan.
It's water!
A real rarity, you see. But it is as potent as it is exquisite. To those who drink it regularly, the potion grants both an otherworldly allure, as well as it completely stops natural aging.
Completely
And
stops it?
ask,
Have you?
Yes. Only through the elixir was I able to maintain my youthful beauty over all these years.
Okay. You're basically saying you hydrate. Yeah, I'm not going for... That is such a scam. Curiosity is not that strong. Right, fine. Where should I start looking?
I have a suspicion. Yesterday, when I danced at the river, I heard a voice out of nowhere whispering right into my ear. And it only said 6 words. Find me in the Clearwater Cave. I'm sure it was the potion who spoke to me, but I'm too old to go exploring old caves like this one on my own, which is sad since said cave is only a few minutes march from the village. It's an abandoned mine just up the hill that leads to the pass. Go there and find my potion, and I will reward you most generously.
Okay.
From around here on.
God. Started bad vibrations. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Right, whoa. I'm trying to... That's where I'm trying to get to. Bad vibrations. Find Tarhuti's beauty elixir in Clearwater Cave. And that is in the absolute opposite direction to the one I'm currently going in, which means you're pretty much fresh out of luck. Yes, you are. If I end up going in that direction, I'm sure I will, I'll pop in.
Sir?
Is there any news? I seem to have asked you this before, but apparently
news?
I don't remember it.
Where have you been these past months?
Now I
The
remember
whole
it.
city's talking about
Go
nothing
away.
else but the
Okay,
Magister.
interact with the notice board. Bounty missions and petitions are announced on this notice board. Search for a bounty quest. Ooh. Wanted in Riverville. A pathless one... Redrick Borenstone is wanted for multiple frauds and aggravated robbery. He is sturdy, has blue eyes and a blonde beard. He is said to be extremely dangerous, so proceed with caution. There are 180 Enderalian pennies issued for his death. That is one skill book. I will accept... No. I will accept the contract.
30 dead novices.
Kill Redrick Borokut. And Redrick Borokut I can find... Again, in the opposite direction to the one I am going in, so
like this
I'll
within the
get
order?
around to it. And before we run off to see Jesper, I just want to quickly nip in here and find out what's going on. It's just... I gotta know, it's a kind of impressive looking building. And, you know, you should visit local landmarks and...
Walk blessed.
I will try my best.
Beloved children,
Oh, it's...
I am glad to see so many of you have come. It shows me that you have not forgotten that only faith which is practiced is true faith. In tonight's sermon, I want to talk about death. There is hardly a feeling which wakes similar emotions in us. Why do we have to die? Is death not a punishment?
And if so, why does Malthus grant some of us a life full of peace and serenity, while others, equally path-abiding people, have to endure suffering? It seems unjust, yes, and I too oftentimes have asked myself how such inequality can persist under Malthus's watchful eyes. Yet the answer is so near, if only we know where to look. For it is not the lack of answers, but the question itself that is the problem. Let me recite to you a passage from the letters of Father Weidenthal. And so the grieving widow said after her companion's death to Malthus, "O Lightborn, why must I suffer such woe? Why must I until the end of my path live in grief, while the baker's woman can live happily with her wife?" And then a figure made of pure light appeared, so divine and sublime that the widow fell onto her knees, for she realized it was but Malthus himself. "Do not grieve for the loss of your man, O lost soul," he said. "He was a path-abiding, noble being, and I myself have judged his deeds in his last journey. He is now walking on the eternal path at my side." But despite the musical voice of the light figure, the widow could not find peace, for she remembered all the joy, all the beautiful moments she and her man had been granted together. "O Lightborn, I understand that my husband is now at peace, but I shall never see him again. So why do you punish me with such suffering? Have I not, too, always lived a path-abiding life of worship and faith?" Then something incredible happened. The light figure knelt right before the woman, and full of fatherly love caressed her grey hair. For a brief moment the widow felt all the divine love in her heart. Yes, she felt as if she had realized a greater truth, like a man who, for all his life, saw the world through a tainted window, and just now realized he only had to open the door to walk outside. "Your question speaks of great providence," said the Lightborn, full of compassion and dignity. "But tell me, what would make your life worth living, were there to be no death? Is it not death itself that gives you the wish to cherish each day? Would you not, should eternal life be granted to you, spend every day in pondering, full of grey thoughts and dullness, for you would know that in 1,000 years you shall still be in this very same place?" The light figure rose. "Only mortality grants a soul the courage to walk the holy path. And like a wound lets a warrior emerge from battle even stronger, your grief shall help you come forth as a wiser woman." And tenderly it added, "This realization was also, O child, why I chose to not limit death in its doing, even for my faithful followers, because only a life with an end is a life worthy of living." The woman broke into tears as she realized the wisdom within Malthus's words. Uttering words of gratitude, she lowered her head onto the floor, for the words of the Lightborn had helped her not to see her grief as punishment, but as a trial. And when she looked up again, the Lightborn was gone. Ponder on those words, if sadness troubles your thoughts. Only a life with death is worth living, even if its arbitrariness may seem unjust to you. I wish you all a pleasant night. Walk blessed.
Okay, I have a question then. If only a life with a death is a life worth living...
It's always the same with these novices.
Doesn't that mean the person who told you this, the god who lives forever, his life is worthless?